Hello everyone, Harold back today with another episode of Bray Sports Cards. Show a couple things I've picked up over the holidays. One of them right in front of you, the '89 Bowman Baseball. Picked that up for $20 at a Louisville Sports Cards here in Louisville, Kentucky. Never picked up a box of the Bowman. I don't know if I'll open them. Maybe I will later. He had a few other boxes. Maybe I'll pick up another one and break it open, look for the Griffey. Also picked up a Willie Mays jersey card. Add that to my PC. Paid $15 for it. I'll have to get that box out one day and show it off. Actually trying to collect a relic card of every Hall of Famer that has had relic cards produced of them. Have a pretty decent assortment. There's still a few key guys I'm looking for, such as Lou Gehrig, Christy Mathewson, but I'll get those in time. And something else my son got me for Christmas is a box of 500 baseball cards from Superior Sports Investments. Never heard of them, but he found it online, thought I might enjoy it. Haven't opened it up, so crack it open, we'll see what's inside of it. You all will find out when I find out. But they seem to have went out of their way to seal this. There we go. So it's like a large assortment of cards right on the top. A couple Nolan Ryans from the Nolan Ryan set that was produced, I believe, in early 90s, 93, 91. We'll just grab a handful out and we'll go through them as we go along. I'm kind of guessing it may be a lot of 80s and 90s, but maybe we'll get lucky and they'll have a few other things in here. These are 90 score here. Maybe they left some Hall of Famers in here for us. Some 89 Donruss. Be nice if they left they left a Cal Ripken in there. There's a nice Hall of Famer. Set the Halls up there. Set these down here. Sid Bream. Another Sid Bream. R.J. Reynolds. Looks like they kind of got these guys packed in here together. Got a they call a shelf, not a shelf display, but it's a large box that has, I think, 216 packs of 89 Donruss in it. It's a display box, but it's a nice box. I like that. I picked it up. I think I paid $35 for it. Sometimes you find some nice deals like that. Willie Wilson. There we go. Andre Dawson, Leaf. Hang on to that. There's a Dawson score. I know these aren't worth much, but it's nice when you still pull the Hall of Famers from these cards. So there's a rated rookie. Dennis Boyd. Oh, if many of you all remember, in his early days, he was actually referred to as Dennis Oil Can Boyd. Record Baker, what are these, 90? 89, 89. Don't believe the 89s had a ton of Hall of Famers in it, but yeah, we may find a Mike Schmidt or somebody floating around in here. I think the 89 tops may have been their lowest point. Will Clark. He's a player I always liked in the day. Not a Hall of Famer, but I like Will Clark. I think a lot of people did. Grab another little stack here, see what we got. Johnny Fair, there's a Mark McGwire highlights. There we go. It's got a Tim Raines on there with Eric Davis. Pretty sure I don't have that Raines. Kent Colby. Great pitch. If you never watched this guy pitch, go to YouTube, watching pitch. Kent Colby. awesome submarine pitcher. Love watching him growing up. Actually managed to get his autograph earlier this year. Ron Walton, he had a lot of potential when he was younger. It just never panned out. That seems to happen with a lot of guys. One of my favorites growing up, Wally Joyner. Really liked Wally. His first half of the year when he played, he was outstanding. And then after that, he was actually probably, well, I guess, a below average player, which is why he's not in the Hall of Fame. 86 Donners was always one of my favorite sets. I really like that set. I believe that was the height of my collecting, along with the 86 tops. Dusty Baker, great player in the day. Not a Hall of Famer, but great to watch. Dave Righetti, he was another one. A lot of people, he just great in his early days, never really panned out. Lamar Hoyt, great pitcher himself, great relief pitcher. There you go. There's a Tony Gwynn with Tim Raines on it. 2 Hall of Famers. Ozzie Smith, another great Hall of Famer. Got to watch him play once, actually here in Louisville in an exhibition game. And he did come out and do his famous backflip. Of course, the fans went wild. What is this, 95 score? I believe it's 95. This is something I've never picked up. Moises Alou. Oh, there we go, Frank Thomas. Another Will Clark, this time with the Rangers. Interesting story. But you can look it up on YouTube. I think they did a 30 for 30 about Will Clark and Rafael Palmeiro. Paul Molitor. But Manny, A-Rod, a couple roid users there. But anyways, I believe Molitor was supposed to re-sign with the Rangers. Will Clark bumped him. And I think that's kind of where their friendship split. I believe Molitor was looking to get more money. Might have been vice versa. Oral Hershiser. Liked him. He was a great pitcher when he was younger. But one of them was looking to get more money from the Rangers, and the other one bumped them out of it. There you go. Hall of Fame pitcher Jack Morris with the Twins. I always remember him with the Tigers. Great pitcher. Sierra. What is this? Okay, this is the old timers. The old timers sets. A few of the guys that didn't quite make it, weren't Hall of Fame worthy. Moved to what they call an Old Timers League. I think it lasted a couple of years. Delano DeShields, another one, Marquis Grissom. Both of these guys were expected to have great careers. Neither one of them managed to pan it out. I'm not seeing great cards in this, but I do see a lot of memories. A lot of the players you don't hear seen or much talked about. Dave Stewart, another great pitcher. A lot of these guys had a couple good years. There we go, nice Eddie Murray in the Dodgers uniform. Should have stayed in his Orioles uniform. See, we have some Leaf from 91. 91 Leaf. By 91, I had quit collecting. I didn't collect again for several years. Lenny Dykstra, a lot of people liked Lenny Dykstra. He had a promising career. Dwight Gooden, another great one. He let drugs off track his career. There you go. There's oil. Could actually put oil can Boyd on that one. That's cool. Take him back to his name. There you go. Nice Hall of Famer, Barry Larkin. Mark Grace. You know, Tom Glavine. Glavine. Sheffield. Another great one. A lot of times it's weird. You remember players with certain teams and then you see them in a different uniform. Frank Viola, Mets, great. And nice Jose Canseco. At the PEDs, off-track his career. So many great players back then. There's a nice Hall of Famer, Burt Blyleven. I always forget that he had gone to the Angels. Harold Baines with the Rangers. Don't know if he was Hall of Fame worthy, but he's there. So, he will now be considered a great. Vince Coleman. Love watching Coleman play for the Louisville Redbirds when he was younger. Then he went on to St. Louis. Had several good years. Never a Hall of Fame worthy career, but always a fun player to watch. It's nice when you get 500 oddball cards to sit back and go through. Here was. This was actually the 2000 set. Is that 2000? Am I right? Sorry, 90. Thought that was weird. I need to go get my glasses. Real nice Dennis Eckersley. When he rejoined the A's. Kind of hoping they might have hid something in here and missed it. Craig Biggio, there we go. So everyone knows his son, Kevin Biggio, is a nice Tom Glavine. Kevin Biggio, his son is actually one of the strong prospects in the upcoming years. Nice Bruce Sutter. Oh. I have a mess of cards laying around here in a few minutes. It's just a matter of time for I knock them over and have them every